Welcome, and I'm appreciating very much the good mornings and greetings on the YouTube chat, and also the places where you are, that's listed, and a sense of the very wide range, or around the globe, that we are a sangha community of people coming together to meditate. One of the the appropriate ways of translating the word samadhi is not as concentration, but as unification. And in fact, a number of the different words related to concentration that sometimes translated into English as concentration, can have the meaning of gathering together, settling together, unifying together. And this idea of coming together, unifying, happens on many different levels. And sometimes when we sit down to meditate, it's helpful to have this in mind, that we're making things whole, we're unifying, encompassing, and maybe even the whole globe, in the whole world we sit in, maybe the universe even. And then we're beginning to settle into the middle of that by coming in, not to reject anything, but so the awareness stays whole, but that begins to settle quieter into the very heart of it, which is in the immediacy of our direct experience here in this body. And so it's not so much a matter of shutting out the world and narrowing the attention, as it is unifying the attention to the awareness is whole and can encompass whatever comes under its gaze, but there's a settling, a quieting of the fragmentation, the preoccupations that prevent the unification of the mind, the unification of mind and body. And we come here and we can settle then in the end in a very deep, quiet place in the midst of present moment experience, close to the heart of where it all comes and goes. So, taking a meditation posture that allows you to be as whole as you can, in that awareness can be encompassing of and open and inclusive. And perhaps to sit in such a way, or have a posture in such a way, that you can open your chest a little bit. And sometimes you might feel a little bit more vulnerable, but that vulnerability in the chest maybe is a part of a process of inclusion, beginning to include more, and not being protected or pulled away from. And perhaps there's going to be a softening of the belly, that it's also a movement towards inclusion, a settling of your being. Gently closing your eyes and letting your awareness be almost like a wide and open like the sky, so that whatever happens within your awareness is known or has space, breathing room. There might be all kinds of thoughts, thinkings, concerns, feelings you might have. It's all allowed to be there. No need to exclude anything. But perhaps you can imagine that you have a bird's eye view of it all, and it's all held within the gaze of that bird, of that large view. The thoughts you have are just a piece of everything else. And that bird's eye view is broad enough, high enough in the sky, that you're somehow inclusive of where you're sitting, the place, the locale, the land, the town, the homes, the location all around you is also part of your meditation. The ground you're sitting on that spreads out from you or out from the building you're in. That allow your awareness or your thoughts to be encompassing of so much more of what this life is than your own thoughts and concerns. Not to exclude them, but to broaden the attention. And then to allow your broad, open awareness to settle into the particular maybe room or locale where you're sitting. That here you are in a meditation posture in a particular place with a space around you. And then settling into the place where your body touches what supports you from the pull of gravity. The place where your weight of the body settles and has contact with the floor, chair, cushion, bed. And then perhaps at the center of a unified, open, encompassing awareness that nothing's excluded, but things are allowed to recede to the periphery of awareness. And at the center of your awareness can be the experience of your body, the global experience of your body. And if there are thoughts, ideas happening, they can be included, but in the peripheral. Let them be in the background. No need to exclude anything. If awareness has a shape, imagine that it's a big circle. And at the center of it is the body. And the center of the body is the breathing. Kind of like you're on a trampoline at the very middle of it. And standing there, the middle bends a little bit or sags a little bit from your weight. The center of your circle of awareness is the weight of your breathing. Allowing other things to be included, but no need to get involved in it or think about it. Let it be in the periphery. And at the center of awareness is breathing. And the unification of samadhi, is to use all your senses that make sense, all your capacities for awareness, to be involved with breathing. Whatever tactile abilities you have that come into play as you breathe, feel the movements and the physical sensations of breathing. Maybe even feeling the contact of your body against your clothes. As your body moves, your torso moves as you breathe. There might even be proprioception at play as you sit upright. And as you breathe, you can feel the location of your body in space, a body breathing. And unification also means that maybe your thinking is involved in the attention to breathing. Very, very quietly, have very simple thoughts about the experience of breathing. It can be so simple that it's a label. In as you breathe in, out as you breathe out. Expanding as you breathe in, contracting as you exhale. Or very quiet, soft instructions to yourself. Stay right there. Feel, sense the body breathing. And if there's any mental tension that interferes with settling on the breath, if you can relax the thinking muscle, and settle into your breathing. So the unification is all of yourself. All of yourself is there with breathing, almost as if you become your breathing. And finally, as you experience breathing, allow yourself to feel the kaleidoscope of sensations that come and go with the inhale and the exhale. Notice what appears and disappears as sensations connected to breathing. And rest in those sensations. Almost like you're the shore, the sandy shore that receives the waves as they wash up and down off the shore. So the sensations of the body breathing wash across your ability to sense and feel the inhale, the body exhaling. And whenever you're lost, caught up in thought, relax the thinking muscle. Let go back into the waves of breathing, coming and going. And then as we come to the end of this sitting, I'd like to call upon the metaphor of a bell, that if a bell is rung nicely, the sound of the bell radiates outwards, touching all things that it encounters the sound without harming anything. But perhaps we hear a bell and it doesn't harm us, but maybe it's soothing or inspiring to hear the bell. So our care for the world, our kindness for the world, can reverberate out from us in unseen and seen ways. And you might, in these last few minutes, to gently, maybe lovingly, repeat these 3 words that I'm going to say. Just quietly in your own mind, say the words and open yourself up as if you're a bell that's been struck, and these words, the waves of these words, the meaning of it, the sense of it, will radiate outwards across the globe. As you say the words, sink into the association in your body you have for these words. Happy. Peaceful. Love. And then to consider how these sentiments that live in you, how today they might find expression in words and deeds, in your words, the things you say, and in your actions. May the actions and words of today be words and deeds that promote happiness for others, peace for others, so others may experience love or know love. Coming out of our meditation today, let's have this meditation session make a difference in the world, making the world today a little bit better place for people who are local and around the globe.